time of this. We'll take the flag talking about IRONMAN 70.3 Des Moines and the Facebook page. In the past, it's been a full Ironman. Last year, it was a half. So that was 23. 24 will be a half. 2020 was supposed to be the first year. We got pushed back from the COVID. 21, it was a half. 22, it was a full. So 23, it was a half. And 24 is going to be a half. So as far as we know, it will be a half in the future. So we're going to talk about the event as it goes a half, because I like to check in, monitor the Facebook page, and see what's going on in there. A lot of questions are coming up, what you're trading at, what you're doing, what's your volume, all this kind of fun stuff. So I like to kind of hit the highlights of where you should be at in your training, what you should be doing, any kind of tips or tricks, especially as, like I said, I've done the half once, did the full. Well, the half the first year, it was technically a half, but due to weather, it got delayed, and the bike was cut in, I think, 30-ish miles or so. And then we had the full run, but it got pushed back, I think, a couple hour delay. We were out there running in the middle of the day. It was hot, it was steamy, it was humid, it was not very comfortable. So, 21, it was hot and uncomfortable. 22, it was very hot for the full and very uncomfortable for the full. It was wetsuit legal, wasn't 21. 22 was wetsuit legal for the full. 23 was wetsuit legal, I believe. I didn't have to do it last year, so a good PR time qualifier for 70.3 Worlds. But the weather was perfect last year, so we're going to roll the dice that for 2024, the weather is perfect. You know, as you can see on the website, average air temperature 71 degrees. We can only hope for the 71 and it's not 90 degrees, because that totally sucks. So definitely don't want to be racing in this kind of conditions. But just kind of going over, because I'm doing the race with you guys this year. I've done my legacy qualification for Kona. I'll be in 2026 because I'm going to wait for it to go back to Kona. So I need to keep doing the 70.3 or full up until that every year. So this is going to be my choice since I live in Kansas City. It's a nice 3.5 hour drive. Pretty convenient. It's Midwest. I like the event. I like the venue. Just it's not hot. It's all good out. And, you know, go choose to roll down to the road with 2 feet, all that kind of good stuff. So, pardon the non-triathlon gear for the video. But we're going to jump into it. Like I said, I got a lot of questions. Got a few athletes doing it. Doing some plans for people. Some people bought like life off training peaks. So you can see my background. This is kind of my personal plan. I'm doing probably a little bit off script. This is kind of my guidelines for going through where you should be at, probably about 12, 13 weeks out. Kind of the volume I'm looking at is about 11 hours a week. Again, I've done 13 full Ironmans, so this kind of volume isn't really stretching me per se. But it is, you know, with 3 kids and a busy lifestyle, so it's a good opportunity to fit it all in for the day. Excuse me, just coming off a cold. So as you can see, my planned bike duration is about 3.5 hours a week. Swim distance about 8,000 yards a week. I'm usually getting in about 2 swims a piece, about 3,500 yards a piece, so I'm staying pretty close to that. Bike duration, most of my biking is inside. We did have 80 days, Monday and Tuesday this week, so it's an opportunity to get outside for that. And now it's 19 degrees this morning, and it's going to be beautiful for this week, so probably the rest of the week is going to be indoors in the trainer. Probably it says an hour and a half here on my bike ride, but I'll probably do it in 2 hours. Because I'm down in the basement, I get up early, get back out for the day starts, take the dogs to the brick run afterwards outside if it's nice enough, and then we're on for the next day. The run is probably fairly close. I'm probably doing 12 to 13 miles. I do because I am getting more mature in my days. I don't spend all my time running outside. Usually during the week, I run the dogs for my run training, so getting that volume isn't much of a problem. But on the weekends, I split the first 9 to 10 miles along the treadmill in the basement until it warms up a little bit, take the dogs out for the rest of the run. It's probably getting like 13, 14 miles in total, even though probably a plan is probably 10 to 11 miles. So the run duration is, run distance is about, word to the wise, if you do put them, like I've used my own workouts in here. So if you put workouts in here and they don't show up, that I like to put in the time to get the good time, distance, and that kind of fun stuff. So just if you have one of my planes, or if I'm planning them for you and you come along a workout that doesn't have a distance or a time associated with it, you go in and kind of, about an hour, I put in 3 miles or something like that. So just to make sure you're kind of where your distances say they should be, if you want to update that. But total about 11 hours, 12 hours a week. Nothing too strenuous at this point. You're starting to build up the volume, get a little bit of strength in there. Notice my strength climbers are on there. Doing a little bit of speed work. Hopefully, don't do as much during the winter. Just don't do as much on the treadmill. Like I said, I did most of my runs with the dogs, so we're not out there doing speed work because they go trip me. Don't want that. Don't need a broken ankle or broken elbow or something like that. But as I'm doing this live, I'm looking if you got any comments or anything like that, or if you come on this video later, you're like, hey, I think I should be doing this, that, and the other. You definitely should be working on nutrition, hydration, figuring out hopefully you're acclimated to weather, because like I said, it can be 90 degrees on race day, so you don't want to go out there and realize that I trained in the basement and it was a whopping 65 to 70 degrees in my basement, or I went outside and the high temperature was in the 70s. You get out there on race day and that's like 95 degrees. Like I said, it happened in 21 and 22. It was 100 degrees in 22. It was low 90s with a solid heat index in 21 for the first year they did the half. So it can get hot in Des Moines in June, so be ready for that. Like I said, I do like the venue. I like the course. I like the area. I like the run course. It's all on race lake and the trail systems there, so that's kind of nice. But these are the things you're looking at, 3 or 4 months out. You should be kind of starting to get into the grind work. So hopefully, at the end of February, you're not like the hedgehog sticking your head out looking for your shadow or something like that. Hopefully, you've already been kind of getting into a plan to get started for this, because race day's coming. I mean, like I said, yesterday around here it was like 80 degrees, and then today it's, I think, about 19, 25, 30 degrees, something like that. So it's kind of hard to get in that mode. You're doing the race, you get ready for the race. But like I said, if you got any questions or anything like that, I'm here. I'm admitting the group. Any questions you got, I'm happy to answer them. Like I said, I've done half once, done the full once. Got athletes have done it, coached into it. Planning on doing it in 2024. So I'm good to see you guys out there running around the course. So if you got any questions, put them in the comments on this video, or just put them in the group in general, and I'll get back to you and let me know if there's any way, shape, or form I can help you out. Talk to you later.